What's going on, guys? Strong Life Brotherhood lesson 32. And a couple things on my mind. Let's prop this up and get a little better lighting. Super important to crush that lighting. All right, here's the deal, guys. As of the filming of this, we're in early December. We're looking, of course, at the holidays, the New Year's coming up, and COVID restrictions and all that stuff will probably continue until springtime and probably beyond. Who knows, right? The world will probably never be the same, especially with these kind of corporate, larger chain gyms. But what you never want to get to, whether you're watching this in December of 2020 or another month of 2022, whenever you come across this, there's always one goal with business. And it may sound not correct, but here's always the number one objective in business is to make money. And you might be like, no, it's to service the people and to change lives and to do this. Absolutely. But when you're not making money, you can't help people and you can't help yourself. Be your best self. And when you can't be at your best, you can't help other people. You can't reinvest into the business. You cannot hire more coaches to help you train more people. You cannot invest and build yourself a website or invest in software to do online coaching because you don't have any money. And so you should always be trying to grow that business. Now, sometimes growing the business is not in the realm of getting more members. It's sometimes having more opportunity for your members to be helped. And I've mentioned this before. I don't recall what lesson it was, but basically this guy was operating, he was doing the owner-operator system, very similar to mine. And what he did was he always had a standing refrigerator stocked with these post-workout protein shakes. And anytime somebody left, he always said, don't forget to get your shake. And let's say it cost them $3 or $5. The person took the cash, put it in the cup in the refrigerator, and the guy was making money around the clock. So let's say that was happening in my gym, and it's something I'm certainly considering, just having to find really the correct protein shake. There are other kind of beverages, but I got to find something that's quality and something that water could be added to. They could shake it and have it, and it tastes good and it's top notch. But let's say it's $5, and let's say I have 8 people in a group, but only 4 people take it. Well, 4 people are going to take it at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So 12 times 5 is $60. And then let's multiply that times 6 across the week. That's $360. And now we're at $1,200. We're at like $1,300 and change across the month. Okay? It can, of course, increase. It could be all 8 people are getting it. All 10 people are getting it. Some people might say, you know what? Get me a case of this. Some business coaches, they call these things low-hanging fruits. Some gyms sell a lot of different things. They have shirts that are always for sale. They have stuff that's always for sale so that the people who are already there walking through the doors have an opportunity to purchase. Now, let's go back to getting more clients. Here's how people vote. Here's how you know something is wanted. As Gary Halbert said, the best advantage in business is a starving crowd. So if I think of Brett Contreras, he's the glute guy, and who is his starving crowd? Women who want to get bigger butts. They want to grow muscle on their butts. Women are a starving crowd. They're very much in tune with their physical appearance. It's super important to them. Probably his demographic is, 20s, 30s, maybe even women in their 40s. It is millions upon millions of women. If somebody's not buying your stuff, they're voting with their money. And if you're not selling it, it means they don't want it. So in the world of busy, we have to help people save time. We have to help them make money, reduce headache, reduce stress, reduce hassle, and get them results faster. So maybe if the thing that you're selling is not working, you have to change it. And sometimes that's a discipline. It's a ego-driven thing where you got to say, you know what? I know I put a lot of time into this thing. People are not signing up for it. People are not buying it. That means people don't want it and or you're not getting in front of enough people. Sometimes the easiest thing you could do is, if you have a great video on Instagram or a great video on Facebook, you go into the business section and you boost that post for $5 a day, $10 a day. You got to just be willing to get in front of the right people. And in Facebook, you could target people. So for me, when I want to make an ad for my gym, we already have the video up, the post has already been up. I'm going to target men and women because I'm targeting parents. I know friends that run these kind of fitness facilities, they will only target women. I target a certain age group of people who have kids that are in the teenage population. So I'm going to target people that are in their mid-40s, maybe 42 years old and up, because if you're 42, maybe you had kids at age 30, then you got 12-year-old kids, right? So I'm targeting a certain age group. Then I target just kind of like this 5, 10, 12-minute radius around my gym, and I put money behind that post. Simple as that. I don't get complicated. I don't retarget. If you want to learn retargeting, that's a whole animal in and of itself. I'd probably hire somebody to do that stuff, but you got to make money in your business. How do I get more members? I constantly post videos on Instagram because the kids that are in those videos share it to their story. Their friends see it. Then parents of those kids on Instagram see what they're watching. Then parents say, oh, Johnny Smith and Susie Smith are training over there. Do you want to try that place? Okay. They go to the website. The website is systematized for me. It has the free trial page. It explains to them, this is what we do when we do a trial. Don't sign up for a trial unless you really want to sign up as a member. Here's what the pricing is. And then to make sure I get the right people, I interview them. But I know how to bring money into the gym. That's the bottom line. And so if one of my gyms is slowing down, it means the marketing machine has slowed down, and we need to get back to the videos on Instagram and sending out emails and telling people, hey, it's very likely you found out about us through word of mouth or a referral. And so our goal is to change as many lives as possible. So we need your help. Please share this email or introduce us or tell a friend who's a supportive parent with a hardworking kid. Tell them to go to undergroundstrengthgym.com. Once they get to the website takes care of itself. So you need to identify certain things that grow the business, and when those things are not active, it slows down the business, okay? So number one, guys, your business should be growing and getting better. And with my one gym up in North Jersey getting a little slow, I got to all the coaches and I said, every day I need at least one video or a photo, some form of media. They've sent me a lot of stuff. I've been able to stockpile stuff, post multiple times a day on Instagram. Then I put videos together and post them on YouTube with search engine optimization. SEO is not as big today as it was back in the day, but it still is important. It does help. So when people are looking for Tampa, Florida strength and conditioning, or Baltimore, Maryland strength and conditioning, you want your videos or blog posts to be pulled up. So yes, you must create content. And let me close it out with this, guys. Turning Pro, the book, is something I've given away constantly. And I've spoken about Turning Pro. If you want people to pay you for what you do needs to look professional. Your website should look clean and professional. Squarespace can help you get that happening. Your gym needs to look professional. If you're going to train people out of your house, it's got to look like you're a pro. So that's super important, guys. The pro has the look. People arrive and they're like, yeah, this guy's a pro. I'm going to pay him money. And listen, perception is their reality. So you have to understand that and not be ego-driven and say, well, I don't got to look good. I don't care. I'm the best anyway. Nobody knows what you're the best at. People don't know anything about you. So you've got to demonstrate and give that experience, and it's got to look great. A lot of work to do this week. Number one job is your business needs to grow. You got to make money. There's many ways to make it happen. Don't settle for we're good enough. That ain't good enough.